How's it going, everyone?
Welcome back to a Craft Sippers review.
Here we go.
And tonight we've got a very special one. I'll let my main man Bedza tell us a little bit about that.
Paul's right. We have got a special one tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Recommended special. We'll get onto that in a second. Just before we do these special ones, I want to be honest about something, right? Because we've done videos, they've all been good, whatever. I've done a video the other day. Basically, it was a right hash up. I wanted this to be a review beer, but I did one which was the Chubbles 53 degrees north. You could say I had
Troubles.
with
There was with the Chubbles.
I had troubles with the Chubbles. Basically, I filmed it. There's an old carpentry saying, measure twice, cut once. Basically, what I've done is set up the camera. Yeah, that looks all right. Got in, filmed it. Half of my head's cut off, innit? So, I haven't been able to do that. So that was a bit of a build-up for, I think you'll know where we're going to go with this one, guys.
Yes.
We have quite literally got double Chubbles.
Double trouble.
Got, in my hand, Chubbles, which is the Cloudwater and Vale collaboration. 10% TIPA.
And we've got the Chubbles from me, the American version by the Vale.
That's it. Exactly that. Cheeky look at those cans for you guys.
So slightly different size in the cans as well. This one being an American one, 473. They call that a pint, 16 ounces. This one's 440, so a little bit
Standard
smaller.
stuff we have over here.
But yeah, pretty funky looking cans, obviously.
Very funky looking cans.
I'm a little bit anxious about this because it's quite strong.
Yeah.
But
so
we shall see.
The Vale hail from America, Richmond, Virginia, and Cloudwater are Manchester based in the UK.
Yeah.
So good brewer, had a few from Cloudwater.
Yeah, nice brewery.
I would have had one from the Vale the other day, but it all went
awry, didn't it?
It all went a little bit wrong, didn't it? Unfortunately.
Had too many troubles.
So, the purpose of this one, guys, and getting back to the recommended beers for us to do. So, our old mate, mentioned him a lot. Big shout out, Andy. Have I got brews for you?
Big up, Andy.
So, guys, I want you to do Chubbles. I want you to do a comparison on it, because they're basically the same beer. You've got Galaxy,
Citra,
and El Dorado. Sorry, 3 hops. But the differences are, this one is the Cloudwater. This one's basically brewed in the UK.
and this one's brewed in America.
That one's brewed in America.
So,
What are the differences we got there?
different waters used, obviously. Different water over there compared.
100%. The way the stuff goes in, whether they're sticking to an order of how they do it.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird one.
Different brewery, so there's going to be differences.
Different brewery, there's going to be differences. We all know, like I've mentioned before, with like American-based beers that I've had, the Jam Donut one.
Oh yeah.
You know, lots of different products.
Yeah,
Americans are a little less controlled than we are.
Yeah.
Half of the stuff they sell in America you couldn't sell here because it wouldn't go through our food.
Pump
rates,
extra
basically.
sugars in there.
So, you know, what's going on here is it is natural as.
Yeah.
These could be exactly the same. We could
Acid
both end up
test, eh?
flat out after these. I think we're going to anyway, to be honest,
Yeah.
mate, because
I
they're
haven't had our
both
dinner yet either, so
10% tippers. There's a lovely little
Woo-wee.
barbecue coming after this.
yeah, we can't wait for the barbecue to soak up some of these
Exactly.
ABV alcohols.
Do a little
Little trouble.
little trouble truffle, roly for both of these here.
Rolly.
So
There we go,
basically,
lovely jubbly.
I'm going to go half of the Chubbles into this one.
Yeah.
Paul's going to do half of that one. We'll sit the other half of the cans down and switch through them.
See what we get, man.
See what we get.
Crack her open.
It's the American lively one. They
Yeah,
usually
very
are.
lively. Exploded at the last second.
Oh,
I had a little smell out
the
of the can.
Cloudwater.
It smells lovely.
So we're going to do this same sort of time.
Yeah.
We can get a proper good
Julie Pori.
dual pour. Dual pour.
Yeah, that's it,
we
Jill
can
Paul.
see. Right, let's just get that straight
I don't know if mine looks darker, it might just be the angle,
In.
but we'll see.
up to the eyes and a solid pour. And that's me there.
It's me there. Old son.
Get these out of the way. I did get a little wafty off of that as well.
They do smell nice, I'm not going to lie. They're quite very hazy.
No, ex-trade of mine, printer's eye, 17 years. I am going to say slightly,
This is darker.
the Vale only US brewed one is slightly darker. There's literally only a gnat's cock involved, another printing term there.
I used to be a printer as well, so I've got Pantone Pauly eyes.
Digital, it's different. different type,
Still got the
different type of
Pantones.
colour reading.
Shut up, boy.
My one's definitely looking a bit paler, a bit more pastel colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say as well, yeah, like looking through the top, like...
Yours came out a bit lively, that might have to
Yeah.
do with the thing. But
Got
apart
more-
from that, it's
mine-
sort of sitting
mine's
looking
got
quite
more of a
similar.
head, but they
You've
look-
got that kind of cratered, you know, like a moon. You've got
Yeah,
the craters
like
on
a
it.
little crescent, yeah. They do look like a good beer, don't they? Like, it's nice pour,
No, it's lovely.
smells good. We've got to give it a whirl, man.
Right. So, we'll do this, and then we'll do like the little fancy thing you do with your missus with the champagne for the sniffing.
God's sake.
So from these 3 hops that we've got today, we've got
Citrus.
So Citra, masses of grapefruit, masses of lemon.
Eldorado
You've got
as
lots
well.
of you've got lots of peach, stony fruits going on in there.
Sorry, mate, let me interrupt you there. It does smell very...
Very stone fruit I'm getting
Yeah,
off of that.
big stone fruit.
I'm getting
100%.
a light grapefruit, like the combination of the citrus.
See, I think they smell different. Yours smells more grapefruit. I swear. I don't know if that was just the way I just smelled that then, but...
I don't know what you mean. I'm not really getting anything coming off of that one. I'm
Not
always
like
keeping
that.
always keeping my eye.
Yeah, I know. I can tell which one's which.
For
yeah,
the colour side, but yeah.
And because it's got the head on it, but you can smell the difference.
Right.
That smells well. That looks darker as well.
By normal sipper standards.
Let's give her a whirl.
Let's just go straight in there.
Enough absolute wax.
Chubbles.
Double.
Triple chubbles.
Down the old
really.
hatch.
Here we go.
Oh, bloody hell. That is nice. Punch in the face.
Really. Right. Flavour profiling now. Here we go. I'll do one, you do one. I'm getting a lot of grapefruit out of that first taste.
Very intense, like alcohol taste for me.
Yeah, okay.
Getting very like
Boozy.
citrus. Yeah, citrusy. More citrus. I know, like that tastes like grapefruit, and citrus is a citrus fruit, but it does taste different. To what?
And this has almost got like a...
I can't even get over the taste. It's almost like...
This has got a dryness about it. And then like another sweet, like a sugary sweet taste.
Yeah, this has. At the end, it comes in. It's quite like... I don't know how to describe it. It's quite sour to start. Not sour, but like punchy. And then it comes in sweet.
Okay. So, little swap round now.
Cheers, boy.
That's right.
I wasn't expecting that taste. It's very nice. It's very fruity. Very fruity. They're both different.
Massively. So that is a lot.
Hugely.
This one I'm feeling, now I've had a sniff of both and a sip of both.
They smells.
This one's almost, I feel like it's a bit more paled down. That the UK Collabo one feels a bit more ramped up. It tastes more boozy.
You get more
it tastes
tropical
more
taste as well at
fruity,
the end.
and I think you smell more. This is not smelling a lot. The tastes are all there, the same taste, but maybe not as amplified as what the Collabo one is.
This feels more concentrated, doesn't it? And that's more watered down. But then there's more to it than that.
But it's, again, like we were saying, the whole bringing this up for a whole comparison. Watered down or just different water. You know, you go up north, you get better water.
That's true.
In this country, you come down south, around the old big
They
smog.
are nice. They're very nice, but
It's not as
very-
nice.
there is a lingering twang in this as well.
I'm getting a lot more stone fruit off of
That
the
one.
Vale USA one.
Yeah.
100%.
And that's more like grapefruity. But then there's more to it than that.
There's that grapefruit there, but it's not as like zappy as what it is on there.
No. They're so different.
That's really quite pungent.
Before we did this review, I thought, because they're the same hops, we both thought, we'd agreed on that. We thought, yeah, you know what? There's not going to be a lot of difference in these, but we were so wrong. There's tons of difference.
Really
in there.
different. I mean, in terms of what we've done with it since we've had it, you know, they've been in a fridge where they were purchased from. They were straight back to a house where
Almost
they've
tastes
been
like
put in a
pineapple.
fridge. There is that, like a really rawy pineapple sort of taste, like when you get some pineapple that's proper like.
I thought I preferred that one, but I don't know now. Every time I taste them, they taste so different.
This is very, very. there's massively not a lot between them. We kind of thought we might get to this conclusion.
Very intense drink though.
It is a very...
Flipping heck.
Pardon me.
Is it triple?
Triple IPA, 10%, both of them.
3 times the death.
So
We've got some microlights flying over.
We've got these little half masts at the moment, let's say, and these ones after the video will be going straight back into the fridge to be enjoyed in an hour or so.
Probably just by him.
Yeah, maybe just by him. As well, yeah.
I don't know, we'll see.
Right.
Verdict, man. What's the verdict?
So we got to try and do one of these sort of like mixed up verdict things again then.
Let's just do one at a time maybe.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll say what our score is on each one.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, now go for it.
Let's do it.
Right, so I've got the Chubbles.
Chubbles. I've got the Chubbles Veil.
UK one in front of me. I'm going to go with a 4. I'm going to say that it's kind of what I thought it was going to be. It's a very extreme version of an IPA. It's quite bitter, it's quite dry, but it's packing a good punch, obviously from the alcohol.
Big punch.
This one, do you know what? I'm going to go 4.25 for the American one, for the Veil, just because it's just slightly more mellow.
For me, now I just want to say this to start with. I find them a bit intense. They are nice flavoured, but I couldn't drink a whole can of that. Not one of them. The UK one, 3.5, 3.5, and then the American one, I'm going to give it 3.8. I found that obviously a lot more palatable. I think it's because it just didn't feel quite as thick, and like Beza said, it had that kind of intense aftertaste, which it's alright. I'm being honest, right? That's what I'd score it. If people love like strong IPAs, then yeah, do you know what I mean?
There's
They'd probably
always
give that. You'd probably give it a
appreciate.
higher score than Beza, but for me, 3.5, 3.8. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
But no, it is enjoyable, but it's I can feel it already.
This one, no, 100%. No, I'm with you on that. I can feel it already.
Yeah,
as well.
I feel like yeah, proper. I've had a couple other little beers as well.
Yeah, it's just a bit more mellow down. That one is. It just tastes a little bit more enjoyable to the palate. Don't get me wrong. They've both got that classic good tipper, like a good tipper, like a putty from Verdun, that sort of drink. That is such a good mouthfeel, you know, that really coats your mouth nicely.
There's a lot of intense fruit, like you get the stone fruits, the
it's almost got
the
a
citrus.
thick and creamy about it, but then
let me show you.
Just ramped up that much. It's just woo.
That's got way more body, way more intense taste. Would I buy it again? Not for me. Bit too intense for me. It's just because of what my taste buds,
no.
Not for me,
mate. Do you know what?
I'm glad
we've had the experience. We've done it. It's nice too. We're going to enjoy the rest of these.
Very expensive beers as well.
We're going to try and cook after this as well. It's going to be entertaining.
Very good.
What I will be buying again is not these, but I'll definitely get the one I mentioned earlier.
So no from a wubba.
No Fummer Wubba for these.
Okay.
But I would get the 53 Degrees North Chubbles one again for 6.5 because that was actually really, really nice.
And hopefully he will get it again so that he can review it before you guys.
Andy, first.
Come and grab us one, boy. You know, it makes sense, me old mucker.
Right.
It's absolutely battered me. I don't know. I can't even talk.
We've got you through this one, guys. It's honestly, you can tell it's taken its toll a little bit.
Chubbles.
Proper strong one. Standard stuff. If you've enjoyed it again,
yeah, you know.
Comments, like, subscribe.
You know.
Craft Sippers.
At Craft Sippers. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Thank you very much.
Peace out.